Ohtani changed his swing, and nobody noticed.
According to Sports Navi MLB columnist Niwa, that's exactly what happened. In 2026, Ohtani's swing quietly began showing a completely different pattern from anything we'd seen before. At first glance, it almost looked like he was declining. But beneath the surface, one statistic after another pointed to something entirely different. Evidence that he was actually evolving. So why did almost nobody notice? Today, we're taking a closer look at the surprising transformation. That data revealed in 32-year-old Ohtani's swing.
Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe.
His swing speed has been dropping every year.
Baseball Savant is Major League Baseball's official analytics website. It provides detailed data on everything from pitches to batted balls. And in recent years, it has also introduced a new metric called swing speed. Swing speed measures the maximum speed of the barrel of the bat during a hitter's swing. The faster a hitter swings the bat, the more force can be transferred to the baseball. In today's MLB, swing speed has become one of the key metrics, used to evaluate a hitter's power potential. For Shohei Ohtani, that number has declined every year, since Baseball Savant began publishing the data in 2023. In 2023, his average swing speed was 77.4 miles per hour. In 2024, it dropped to 76.3 miles per hour. In 2025, it fell again to 75.8 miles per hour. And based on the available data, it's estimated to be even lower in 2026. When a hitter with elite bat speed posts lower numbers year after year, it's only natural for people to start asking questions. Looking at these numbers, many fans have wondered the same thing. Has Shohei Ohtani started to decline? A lower swing speed means one simple thing. The bat isn't moving as fast through the zone. And if the bat slows down, it transfers less force to the baseball, making it harder to produce hard contact. That can lead to fewer extra base hits, fewer home runs, and the data does show signs of that trend. In fact, Ohtani's average exit velocity is at its lowest level. Since Baseball Savant began tracking these numbers in 2023, his hard hit rate has also declined. The same is true for his barrel per plate appearance rate. All of these numbers come directly from Baseball Savant's official data. On the surface, the conclusion seems obvious. His swing speed is down, and the quality of his contact appears to be declining as well. But Sports Navi MLB columnist saw something else hidden beneath those numbers. He believed the data was pointing to a completely different story. In a column published on June 25, 2026, Niwa posed an intriguing question. Rather than taking full swings, has he shifted his approach to prioritize contact? Is the drop in Ohtani's swing speed a sign of decline? Or is it the result of a deliberate adjustment? The answer lies in the rest of the data. This question matters because the answer completely changes how we should view Shohei Ohtani as a hitter in 2026. If the decline theory is correct, then his swing speed will likely continue to drop, and his home run production could keep trending downward. But if this was a deliberate adjustment to his approach, then the lower swing speed wasn't a weakness at all. It was a conscious trade-off. One Ohtani made to improve his contact ability, even if it meant sacrificing some raw bat speed. So which explanation does the data actually support? Let's take a closer look at the numbers and find out.
Missed distance was getting smaller.
The metric Niwa looked at alongside swing speed was called missed distance. Missed distance measures the distance between the bat and the ball when a hitter swings and misses. When a batter swings but fails to make contact, the path of the bat passes through a different spot from where the ball is located. If the bat meets the ball perfectly, it results in a hit. But when it becomes a swing and miss, the bat passes by the ball with a gap of several inches. That gap is what miss distance measures. A larger miss distance means that, on a swing and miss, the bat is farther away from the ball. A smaller miss distance means that even when a hitter misses, the bat is still passing very close to the ball. In other words, the swing is closer to making contact. This is a relatively new metric that has gained attention in modern baseball analytics. It reveals how close a hitter's swing path was to the ball. Even on pitches they failed to hit. It helps separate two very different outcomes: a swing that just barely missed making contact, and a swing that was never close to the ball in the first place. When comparing the changes in miss distance with swing speed, an interesting pattern begins to emerge. As Shohei Ohtani's swing speed decreased, his miss distance was also getting smaller. Since 2023, his swing speed has declined year after year, but at the same time, his miss distance has continued to shrink. His raw power on full swings appears to have declined, but his ability to square up the baseball has improved. Niwa's column suggests that this trend could be the result of a change in approach. The idea is that Ohtani may have intentionally reduced his swing speed and shifted his priority toward making more precise contact. And another metric shows a similar change: perfect contact percentage. Perfect contact percentage measures the percentage of swings where the bat makes ideal contact. When the ball passes near the sweet spot and the swing path and timing are perfectly matched. It is essentially a metric that shows how often a hitter produces truly perfect contact. It doesn't simply measure how fast the bat is moving. It measures the percentage of swings where everything comes together: the timing, the swing path, and the point of contact, to create an ideal swing. In 2026, Shohei Ohtani's perfect contact percentage was the highest it has been over the past 4 seasons. Even though his swing speed has declined every year, the precision of his contact has improved. At first, these two trends may seem contradictory, but in reality they point to one clear direction. Ohtani's hitting approach may be shifting toward prioritizing precision over simply swinging harder. The relationship between swing speed and miss distance becomes even more interesting when we look at how these two metrics are moving together. A full swing naturally creates higher bat speed. But the bigger the swing, the more likely even a slight mistake in the swing path can create a larger miss distance. On the other hand, a more compact swing can improve the accuracy of the swing path, potentially reducing the miss distance. If these two data points are moving in sync, it suggests that Shohei Ohtani's swing has been changing in some way.
Change in how he handles breaking balls.
When we look deeper into the miss distance data, this change becomes even more clear. Miss distance has decreased not only against fastballs, but also against other pitch types. However, the most significant improvement has come against breaking balls. Breaking balls are pitches that feature major horizontal or vertical movement. This category includes pitches like sweepers, curveballs, and sliders. Pitches that change direction as they travel toward the plate. Unlike a fastball that comes in on a more direct path, breaking balls are designed to disrupt a hitter's timing and make solid contact much more difficult. These types of pitches are extremely difficult for hitters to time up. If a hitter starts their swing with the same timing they use against fastballs, the breaking ball arrives later, causing the bat to get out in front of the pitch. When a hitter is fooled by a breaking ball's movement and timing, the bat gets ahead of the ball, making a swing and miss or a foul ball much more likely. However, in Shohei Ohtani's 2026 data, the biggest reduction in miss distance has come against breaking balls. Even on swings where he failed to make contact, his bat has been passing closer to the ball. The data shows that his ability to create a swing path capable of catching breaking balls has improved. His perfect contact percentage also reached the best mark of the past 4 seasons. Ohtani has become better at making precise contact against breaking balls. This change has important implications when we look at how pitchers approach Shohei Ohtani. There is a big difference between a hitter, who can only handle fastballs, and a hitter who can adjust to both fastballs and breaking balls. If a hitter becomes more effective against breaking pitches, pitchers are forced to make much tougher decisions when choosing their pitch selection. Their options become far more limited. The reason behind this change was pointed out by MLB.com data researcher David Adler. In an interview for the column, Adler explained, "His contact point has moved lower. That could be the reason." The contact point refers to the location where the bat makes contact with the baseball. More specifically, it measures the distance from the front edge of home plate on the pitcher's side. Adler pointed out that this measurement has reached its highest level ever for Shohei Ohtani this season. By letting the ball travel deeper before making contact, Ohtani is giving himself more time to recognize breaking balls. By waiting longer, he can track the movement of breaking balls for a greater amount of time. Even pitches with sharp movement can be handled more effectively, because he is making contact closer to the end of their trajectory. The trade-off is that he is now making contact more often, before his swing speed reaches its maximum point. This could be the reason why his swing speed appears to have declined in the data. Rather than trying to swing faster, Ohtani may have chosen to see the ball longer. And that improved ability to handle breaking balls may have come from that adjustment. This type of change in hitting approach is actually often discussed as a sign of a hitter's maturity and growth. Young hitters often generate power by simply swinging faster. However, when experienced hitters look to expand their game, they sometimes take a different path, focusing not on speed, but on improving timing and precision. If the decline in swing speed is not simply a result of aging, but rather an intentional technical adjustment, then it should not be viewed as a decline. It should be seen as evolution. The improvement in Ohtani's ability to handle breaking balls shown by this data aligns perfectly with that idea. What do you think? Is Shohei Ohtani evolving, or is he starting to decline? The second half of the season will show us the answer. We can't wait to see what he does next.
Thanks for watching all the way through. What did you think? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us as we continue to follow Shohei Ohtani's incredible journey. See you in the next one.